In a bustling village nestled among the lush green hills of southern India, there lived a bright-eyed girl named Priya. With her long dark hair always adorned with colourful ribbons and her infectious smile, Priya brought joy to everyone she met. At just 10 years old, she was known throughout the village for her curiosity and her love for all things vibrant and beautiful. Priya's days began early, with the first rays of the sun peeking through her window. The aroma of her mother's freshly made dosas and fragrant chai would waft through their small but cosy home, gently rousing Priya from her slumber. After helping her mother with morning chores and enjoying breakfast with her family, Priya would don her neatly pressed school uniform and set off for school. The walk to school was an adventure in itself. Priya would skip along the dusty path, passing by small shops where shopkeepers were just beginning to display their wares for the day. The air was filled with a medley of scents: the sweet perfume of jasmine flowers, the earthy smell of fresh vegetables, and the spicy aroma of street food being prepared for the day ahead. At school, Priya thrived. She loved learning about the rich history of India, solving mathematical puzzles, and practicing her English. But her favourite part of the school day was art class. With paints and brushes in hand, Priya would create vibrant landscapes inspired by the colourful world around her. The golden marigolds adorning every doorway, the rainbow of saris worn by the village women, and the brilliant blue of the sky above. After school, Priya would often stop by the village temple. The intricate carvings and colourful statues of deities always filled her with wonder. She would spend a few moments in quiet contemplation, feeling a connection to something greater than herself. The gentle chiming of bells and the sweet scent of incense would linger with her as she continued her journey home. On her way, Priya would often pause to watch the older boys playing cricket in an empty lot. The sound of leather on willow and the cheers of the players filled the air with excitement. Though girls weren't usually included in these games, Priya dreamed of one day joining in, imagining herself hitting a winning six over the makeshift boundary. Arriving home, Priya would help her grandmother prepare dinner. As they chopped vegetables and stirred fragrant curries, her grandmother would regale her with stories of India's mythological heroes and heroines. Priya would listen with rapt attention, her imagination painting vivid pictures of brave warriors and cunning gods. After dinner, the entire family would gather on the roof of their home. As the sun set, painting the sky in brilliant oranges and pinks, they would discuss their day. Priya loved these moments, feeling the cool evening breeze and watching as the first stars began to twinkle in the darkening sky. Weekends were always special for Priya. On Saturdays, she would accompany her mother to the local market. The market was a feast for the senses, a riot of colours, sounds and smells. Stalls overflowed with fruits and vegetables in every hue imaginable. Vendors called out their wares, their voices mingling with the lowing of cattle and the occasional honk of a passing auto rickshaw. Priya would help her mother choose the freshest produce, inhaling the heady scent of spices and feeling the different textures of fabrics as they browsed the textile stalls. Sundays were reserved for family outings. Sometimes they would visit the nearby lake, where Priya would feed the ducks and watch in awe as graceful swans glided across the water's surface. Other times, they would pack a picnic and head to the hills. Priya could run free, feeling the grass beneath her feet and the warm sun on her face. But Priya's favourite days were festival days. Diwali, the festival of lights, transformed the village into a magical wonderland. Every home was adorned with twinkling lamps, and the night sky was illuminated with colourful fireworks. During Holi, the festival of colours, Priya and her friends would chase each other through the streets, throwing handfuls of vibrant powders and leaving a rainbow trail in their wake. As she grew, Priya began to understand the complexities of life in India. She saw the challenges faced by her community, the struggle for clean water, the need for better healthcare, the disparity between rich and poor. But she also saw the strength of her people, their resilience in the face of adversity, and their unwavering spirit of hope. Priya dreamed of a future where she could make a difference. She imagined herself as a doctor, bringing healthcare to remote villages, or as a teacher, inspiring the next generation of Indian children to reach for the stars. Whatever path she chose, Priya knew that the vibrant tapestry of her childhood in India would always be a part of her, guiding her steps and colouring her world with its rich hues. As the years passed, Priya's love for her country and its people only grew stronger. She carried with her the warmth of family gatherings, the joy of festivals, the thirst for knowledge, and the dreams of a brighter future. For Priya, being a child in India wasn't just about growing up in a place. It was about being part of a living, breathing culture, a tapestry woven with threads of tradition, innovation, challenges, and boundless possibilities.